we're just trying to clean our game up. We embrace the responsibility that comes with being the role models that we are. This game being played at the highest level, we understand that people that play at a lower level watch us and often mimic the things that we do and how we conduct ourselves. And just largely as a league, competition committee specifically, there was a desire to improve in that area.
And look, I understand what the league was trying to do. I just don't know where the line is.
They weren't trying to do that.
Well, let me say this. Washington Post reported last night that the NFL believes the taunting call was correct and that it was enforced the way that the league wants it to be enforced. And you know, what happens sometimes is the league will leak to the Post or the AP or someone else its position on something without putting anyone's name on it. This, to me, feels like a situation where someone's name should be on it. Not leaked to the Post. We believe the taunting call was correct, and we don't believe Tony Correnti did anything wrong when he threw his butt in the direction of Cassius Marsh to provoke something. I don't know what he was trying to do. They think it's all fine. No one's name is attached to it. It's not an on-the-record statement. I really believe that we should reject as reporters, and what the hell do I know? I didn't go to journalism school, but I think we should reject this effort to push a self-serving narrative without someone's name attached to it. I'll give you an example. On Friday, when Aaron Rodgers said that a doctor from the league had told him that somebody who is vaccinated can't catch or spread COVID, the league initially sent me something on background. I said, you got to go on the record with this. You got to go on the record with this. I can't use this without somebody on the record. And you know what they did?
Yeah,
you know what they did?
They went on the record.
They went on the record.
Right.
They went on the record.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Right.
But I think we need to push back in these occasions. I think somebody from the league needs to say, if they truly believe it, somebody needs to say the call was right and Tony Correnti was right and he did nothing wrong when he reflexively stuck his butt in the direction of Cassius Marsh, whatever he was trying to do.
And
there.
didn't throw
Somebody
the penalty until the contact was made. I mean, he had
but he was getting ready to.
Okay.
He was getting it wasn't.
He had already made up his mind. Cassius Marsh said something out in the field he didn't like. He had him targeted. I don't believe it. And the NFL's wrong with how they handle that.
It was literally get off my lawn.
Get
off my field.
Right.
Get off my field. This is my field.
I don't know.
You get off.
And apparently the NFL thinks Aaron Rodgers only broke the protocol once. So I don't give a damn what the NFL and some of their unnamed people say. So be quiet. You've lost a little bit of your trust. You're not in the trust tree right now, NFL. This is one, again, they just leave a comment out there and go, look, we think it was right, just to kind of appease the masses, and it's wrong. It was wrong. That's not what the rule was put in for. I understand what Mike Tomlin's saying. I'm still for the rule. But I'm for the rule of when a guy has a 40-yard gain and a guy makes a tackle and then gets up like, oh, I tackled you. Oh, even though it was a 40-yard touchdown and you're on the 1-yard line, oh, my gosh, I tackled you. Or when they hit somebody, as I've said many a times, and they sit there and dangle their man junk on the guy for a few minutes. That's what we want out of the league. Thank you. But that's what it's out of the league for. Those are the examples we were shown. Or like getting up in somebody's face and taunting them. It wasn't like because a guy did a reverse chop kick and looked at somebody. And again, we don't know. He could have been looking at the third row. See, it's all speculation, that bullcrap call. I hate it, and they were wrong on that one. I'm all for the taunting emphasis, but that's not taunting or what it was there for.
I wish Ben Dreith were still alive and still officiating NFL games so I could hear him say, personal foul. Dangling his man junk.
Illegal man junk dangling on a guy I don't know.
He was dangling his man junk. I don't know what the signal would be for that.
I can give it to you. You want me to stand up? I'll show it to
you. No. All right. So, real quickly, J.C. Tretter, the union president, came out yesterday and said they'd like the league to remove the point of emphasis. Earlier this year, Rich McKay, the competition committee chair, said one of the reasons we did this is because the union wanted it. And Tretter came out and said, we never asked for it. Don't blame us. So the rule's been on the books. The question is, how do you enforce it? And the answer as of Monday night was ridiculously aggressively, to the point where it tries to turn the players into robots. I think that's what people have kind of a visceral objection to.
Yeah.
It's an emotional game. It was a big moment. He didn't get in anybody's face. He didn't dangle any man. He's enjoying a moment. And like you said yesterday, for all anyone knew, his mom was in the front row.
Yes, I couldn't disagree with that call more. One of the worst calls of the year.
We got to take a break.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.